the fat. Free!
What's up, everybody? Thanks for being patient and welcome back. As you can tell by how late week 1, this probably should be week 3 really, but the lateness of week 1 is due to me being mother sick. I'm still getting over it a little bit. I'd say I'm currently like 92-95%, so that means we can definitely work out. The only thing I haven't started doing again yet is cardio, because I've been coughing my lungs out like crazy, although it was definitely worse last week. Even doing the bar on squats for like a set of 5, that would get me hacking and phlegming and all that good stuff. So yeah, not the best start to this year, but I would rather the problem occur early because we have plenty of time to make up for it. Yeah, so let's talk about what I'm trying to do for most of 2018. You are going to see a lot of sets of 5. I'm going to be doing 3x5, 4x5, stuff like that, trying to build up a boatload of volume because I want to do 8 million pounds this year. I managed to hit my 7 million pound goal exactly on the nose last year, which was excellent. One thing though is that during the time I was away, I only had to average like 85,000 or 90,000 pounds a week to make it to the 7 million pounds for the year, because I was so ahead of schedule, I guess. And so I've actually got like way out of shape for this higher volume stuff, because in order to hit 8 million pounds this year, I need to average about 160,000 a week. So this week I am definitely mother sore because I'm just not used to this workload. But as we know, you just got to keep doing it, and eventually the soreness goes away. Yeah, I must be lucky because I don't get sick very often. I think the last time I was sick was probably 2.5 years ago, something like that. So I had forgotten like just how much it wrecks everything. You know, everything gets messed up. And then, like for example, one of the problems I was having when I was starting to feel better was actually that I was too wiped out in the mornings from the NyQuil coma, because I'm taking NyQuil every night to make sure I sleep well to, help fight off the sickness. But then I wake up and I'm just so groggy and I'm just like, man, I don't want to do anything. So really, pretty much the only thing that got done during like week 1 was some chin-ups and some bench. So, man, but sickness, terrible. Yeah, so some of you out there might be thinking, hey, if your goal is a lot of volume, like 8 million pounds in a year, why don't you just do Race to 40, and that'll be like a boatload of volume. And you'd be correct in that statement. The thing that I'm trying to balance is lots of volume plus lifting heavy weights, because frankly, you can't really do Race to 40 with really heavy weights. You're probably using like 80% of your 1 rep max at the most, whereas I like to do 90 plus sometimes. Like for example, when I'm doing like my strength work on the bench on Saturday, 225, that's probably 90 plus at the moment. So as you guys know, I like doing the heavy weights a lot, and I think one of the secrets of life is you got to spend your life doing stuff you really like to do, because otherwise, what are you here for? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's why I've chosen to go with this route as opposed to Race to 40. Yeah, so on that note, this is a good day to keep an eye on this year. Tuesday workouts. I'm going to be going for my 3x5 on the bench. This week I got 200 because I'm just getting restarted. My best at the moment is 210, which I did while I was away. And so that's with 2 minutes in between sets. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to be super strict all year with that. But my eventual target is 240. And I think if I can hit that, I'm going to be set up for close to a 300 pound 1 rep max. In addition to Tuesday, you're also going to want to keep an eye on Hump Day. Oh, yeah. Anyway, by Wednesday here, I was definitely feeling better because I had a really good workout here. And as you'll notice, unlike last year when I was only working up to 1 heavy single, I'm doing 3x5 on every day of the week with the squats. We'll talk a little more about the squats, I think, in next week's video. Then after the squats, hit up some good deadlift work where I started with 315 for 2 sets of 3, and then followed that with 255 for 4 sets of 5. Would really like by the end of this year to be working with 300 plus for my sets of 5. Would think that would put me close to 400 for the 1 rep max. Yeah. And something else to note, from 2017, I ended up with a grand total of 430 reps of bench of 225 pounds or greater. I would definitely like to hit the 500 rep mark at some point this year. So that basically means I need to average about 10 reps a week if you have about 50 weeks in a year. So we will see how that goes, and we'll see how this year goes. Like I said, didn't start great, but that's okay. As long as you finish strong, that's what counts, right? Well, people, I'm glad to be back and hope you are ready for another good year along with me, and I will see you guys next time. And week 1 volume came in at 147,620 pounds, which is just fine, especially being half sick. I will take that, and we'll be looking to move that up, as you know, each week. And 2018 goals screen. Yeah, so the usual, don't get injured, because you know. So I have some interesting goals here. 3x5 bench, looking for 240, current best 210. Also looking for 135 on the 3x5 OHP, current best 110. And also looking for a 45-minute 10K, current best 50 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. And again, conflicting goals. We'll see how that goes. As always, break some PRs. And we also want to hit 12,000 chin-ups this year. We're currently at 520. And the 8 million pounds goal, currently at 242,255. Oh, yeah! And diet data screen. Yeah, this is a signal to me that I need to get back on counting this stuff accurately, because the actual on this screen is actually not actual, because I haven't really been tracking exactly like I'm supposed to. But the weight is accurate. That's this week's weight, and that is compared to, I think, sometime in November last year, whenever the last video was. So I'm up about 3 pounds from where I was last time you saw me, and that is good. That does mean I'm eating in a surplus, which is what I want. So anyway, like I said, I'll get back on this tracking wagon, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.